What's good, Brow Rangers? Now hold up. Y'all might be thinking, what are you doing with your Lumix back in your hand, your GH5? Isn't, the computer having a hard time? Well, yeah, I mean, it was. But then I talked to this guy, and he helped me for like 2.5 hours today. And it's not perfect yet, but I think it's working. So we gotta do something, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, it's been like 2 or 3 months that I've been growing the handy dandy beard. I did just find out though today that I have like 5 days of work next week with Matt Cosmetics. And if you guys remember the previous vlogs I've done, let me apologize and actually flip you all around because I realize this bathroom is very echoey. Now, as I was saying, guys, y'all have seen some vlogs in the past where I've worked with Matt Cosmetics. This hair's gonna be a problem, give me 1 sec. I think that worked. Guys, y'all have seen me do different like costume changes from Matt Cosmetics. I've worn just these very simple black joggers with my black sneakers and like just a Matt Cosmetics t-shirt for them. And you guys have obviously seen the body painting stuff. Now they have actually hired me back for a couple days next week. It's like 5, which is pretty dang awesome if you ask me. It's gonna be a great job, some good pay, and obviously I get to meet a lot of people while I'm out there. So now it's super important for me to be eating well, still getting my cardio, still hitting the weights. But what that also means is that I can't have any body hair. Now, today we're not doing anything that has to do with like body shaving, but as we were talking about this guy, I've been growing him out for months, guys, for months. But it's time for him to go. So let's go through some of the facial hairstyles that I could potentially rock if I didn't have to shave. Let's put this thing into a time lapse and we're gonna stop every single time we hit a different hairstyle. Or should I say, facial hairstyle. Let's go. I don't wanna do it, but watch, ready? If I just fluff it up, it looks so thick and crazy. So even though it's the longest my beard has ever been, guys, it's time for it to go. We gotta do this. Here we go. Alright guys, so this one I call the bulldog. I call it the bulldog because I feel like here you see the chops. You've got like the cheeks of the bulldog coming down here, but you still have the mean mug right here. You see what I'm saying? That's style number 1. Pretty basic. We basically did like 2 razor strokes here and here and then cleaned up the neck a little bit. Bulldog, that's it. This is like you'd go up to a bar, people would be confused what you did. Kind of like keep those lamb chops going on the side. But it's also like you have a giant handlebar mustache of skin above your actual handlebar mustache. That makes no sense. Just keep your seatbelts on tight and let's take this ride. Time for the next one. Okay guys, so now here we have somebody who probably can't grow a full beard for some reason. They just have the strangest amount of patchiness in their beard, but for some reason they can grow a goatee and they can grow some ridiculous sideburns. So this is usually the patchy area where the beard doesn't connect, so they just keep these solid lines. You'll probably find a few of them at a NASCAR race. I mean, look at me with my hat turned backwards right now. Either you're gonna see somebody like this at a crazy frat party who are doing like a white trash Wednesday kind of thing, or you'll see them at like a NASCAR race where again they just their beard doesn't totally connect, so they shave it there and make it look like it's on purpose, you know what I mean? So they keep the goatee that they can grow and their lamb chops, and that's basically that. It's very southern, very possibly white trash style if you ask me. So with that being said, gotta figure out what to do next, but let's figure out the next look. Now this guy here, very simple adjustment from the last one, what we call the white girl wasted or the white trash Wednesday frat brother or NASCAR guy you'd meet. This is something similar. This is kind of like a twist on that. This is like that frat brother or NASCAR fan that rides like the Harleys. You know, they got a handlebar mustache going on. They may or may not have a little goatee going on right there. They may very well have the sideburns, as lots of Southerners that like that kind of stuff do. But yeah, that's that one that you'd find right there. You know, it's a lot more shaped up here, there. Trying to show a little more class. There's probably not that much there to be found, to be honest. They're trying to compromise for what they don't have. So that's that look right there. Yeehaw, get her done. Time for the next one. Now actually, before I move on, guys, because I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this, but I either can go to one of 2 ways. Either I end up shaving all of this to show you guys the Wolverine patches, but let's just do this, right? So imagine I had no facial hair right here. This right here, without seeing my goatee and all that nonsense. This is the Wolverine sideburn look. So typically you'd see this guy at a Comic-Con, something like that. Hair would be up to the side like so. Oh, there we go. Check it out. That's Wolverine. No facial hair on the front. Sideburns. Crazy neck veins. That's the Wolverine look. Now let's stop messing with all this hair and let's get back to the rest of the stashes. Goodbye, sideburns. Alright guys, so there are now a few ways you can rock this style. This is very simply without the sideburns. This might be one of those midlife crisis kind of guys, still on a motorcycle, but realizing his age now, so he's lost the sideburns to try to look a little more classy, a little more elegant, add a little more elegance to their look. They could be in a bar, you know, just with the hair brushed, trying to look kind of suave, still with the southern charm with, you know, the full-on handlebar mustache. They might be an older, a little more overweight guy. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's just rough. God, the middle part is just so strange, fam. I feel uncomfortable with the middle part, so if I feel uncomfortable, I know y'all do, so this is someone just trying to figure out their life in general. There's one more look that this could make. You know, you can see somebody up on a stage, maybe middle-aged again. This is very middle-aged and up look. Maybe like an older guy with some grays. And you can see a country singer up there, right? You see a country singer up there, bang, the hat on backwards with their America right there, just jamming along, singing with their, now this could be a younger guy, this could be like 30s and up on the stage with his guitar and his band, just jamming out to some, you know, some country tunes. That's one more look you got. Now, on the next. Now guys, I'd actually be mistaken if I didn't show you another versatile look that could come from this, because once again I could go two ways with this. I could shave this and just show you guys the full-on handlebar, or I could shave these to show you the French guy, and I'd rather save this to show you guys the French guy. So if I just do this, you guys should probably be able to see full handlebar mustache. Imagine there's no goatee there, that's kind of hard to imagine. Or vice versa, I could do this. You know, this look could be very versatile just based on what the guy's thinking about, you know? So bang, here's this French guy, kinda, sorta, or just middle southern guy, straight up handlebar mustache. Now we'll continue. Okay, now we're getting towards the end of the styles that we can possibly rock from one full beard. Now this guy could either be, if you have this goatee part right here, this one spot, the soul patch is what it's called. If you keep it thick like this, it could totally still be like a southern thing, kind of like a Colonel Sanders, if you may. Imagine this is all white and this white and like a curly Q right up in my brushed hair. He's like a young Colonel Sanders selling Kentucky Fried Chicken. Finger licking good, all those sayings? Yep. Let's do the next one. Now this guy here, this guy is like your typical, I would say either French, European, Italian waiter at a really nice bistro or nice Italian pizzeria, or any of those things, guys, where it's just the, you know, the nice brushed hair back. Maybe they have a beret on, I don't know, but they just look phenomenal, you know, or whatever they say in whichever country this looks like it's from. I call this one the Frenchie or the Italian, whichever complexion that fits. You've got the much more cleaned up goatee, soul patch, whatever you call it, more in that triangle shape. Thinner mustache than before, doesn't hang down as low. See? That's that one, guys. One last look and then that's it, so let's see what it is. Now this last look, guys, is the very simple pedo-stache. It's also with the same kind of mustache that I can't remember the character's name, but he rocks it in the TV show Workaholics. It's very simple, sometimes a real nice split right down the middle. I mean, it's not like awful, I don't think. I lied, no, it's bad. It's the kind of look that way too many people think is okay for Halloween, but then get creeped out when they hear that, you know, a registered sex offender has moved into the neighborhood. So yeah, it's an interesting look. I wouldn't personally rock it ever, unless it was for like a TV show or a movie role. It would have to be a pretty important role for me to rock a mustache like this on its own. Because again, you could just do something real creepy with your hair, make it look kind of greasy and just hang down, and all you need at that point is a real creepy pair of glasses, and done. Pedophile look achieved. But with that being said, let's get rid of the rest of the mustache and go talk about it. Alright guys, so that's it, y'all. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I've had a fresh shaved face. This is what I've been lucky for some people to call the Clark Kent, Superman, some people even said Bruce Wayne, which is kind of neat for Batman. This is what I call the baby face. There's no facial hair on my face except for my eyebrows, and that's Superman curl. So this has been a little bit of a fun shoot, guys. I've just been excited ever since I had my buddy Muhammad help me out with Adobe Support. He was chatting with me for about 2.5 hours, helped me figure out what in the computer was going wrong. We have a temporary fix that I hope gets fixed in a future / upcoming / hopefully next week Premiere Pro update. But for now, we're gonna be able to edit, we're gonna be able to post for you guys. So I'm really excited about that. That's why I wanted to shoot this quick little video and ship that off to you guys as I head to the gym. So much love, guys. If you have work this week, your responsibility is done. Knock them out of the park so you can enjoy the weekend. If you have school, crush your schoolwork, get good grades so you can choose the college of your dreams and eventually the career of your dreams, guys. Much love, Brown Rangers. Love y'all very much. Talk to y'all soon.